the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against...
We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. You take a look at San Antonio. So important in a 7-game series to maintain the home court advantage. The fans, the players, the coaches, guys, they know it's all on the line.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially, lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, hello there. Spurs coach Greg Popovich made the top 5 in all-time coaching wins last season. When asked about it, Pop said, "It's the most important thing in my life. My grandchildren can take a hike." I don't think he was being serious, guys.
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, the forwards are Osman and Love. Brandon Knight is out there with Sexton. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White against Knight. Aldridge left side. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Deep 2 from Murray. Unable to get that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. White against Knight. Pass to Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. Osman's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Cavs. And here are the Spurs. Now the pass to Purtle. To the paint, Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
What vision from Purtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And here are the Cavaliers now. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Sexton the pass to Thompson. Knight against White. Knight kicks to Love. 4 on the clock. Lets it go. And it's Osman missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to DeRozan. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, that is one situation that DeRozan is huge for. He can bail out a team with the shot clock ticking down.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs out in front, up by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
Other people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes, as public figures, can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And you know their coach likes it, working for high percentage looks and converting them.
We've got DeRozan, also Rudy Gay out there, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Stauskas, the pass to Zizic. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Forbes kicks to Bertans. Feeds it to Gay. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Bertans. Bellinelli comes in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris, he's checked in for Zizic. Kevin Love comes in for Larry Nance. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And it's Sexton in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now, a valuable wingman with incredible length.
Clarkson kicks to Love. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Derek White's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Throw good. Clarkson.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Now here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Gay. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
With the amount of moves Aldridge has inside as a defender, you never know what to take away.
Clarkson kicks to Love. Back to Clarkson. Launches a 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What a way to end the half there, guys. Big-time 3 to take the lead at the buzzer.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit in the second half?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. And just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll all find out together. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. For the Cavaliers, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense, called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We welcome you back to San Antonio. Always so much to do along the Riverwalk, which this bridge spans, such a vibrant part of the city. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Larry Drew. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Sexton is out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. Now here's Knight. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Sexton. Rebound by Murray.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Here's Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Over Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
And not a guy you like to send to the line. LaMarcus, a terrific free throw shooter.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
It's interesting. Aldridge used to shoot more free throws. That's when he used to bang inside. Now he's shooting a lot from the outside, so that trend will likely continue.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Bertanis, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Bryn Forbes comes in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for Murray. So he gets them both.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. Back to Dellavedova. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dellavedova's got his first 2 points of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the pass to Mills. Offline with his 3. Cavaliers leading. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Stauskas kicks to Knight. Cleveland moving the ball around to the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. Nance gets the rebound. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. It's a 1-point game. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Murray. Then there's Poeltl. And it's White in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's White. The teardrop falls in. White Wright's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. Sexton kicks to Love. Over Gay. And it's Love missing. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Gay scanning before. Murray right side. And he makes that one. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Love outside. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Fades. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Bellinelli. Kicks to White. Three-pointer. Knocks down the trifecta.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They trail by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks, David. The shot by Sexton, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And this huddle up about two things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbounds.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 4. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Clarkson passes to Osman. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.